Hey everybody, this is Aaron at Warmouth, and today we are going to bust something, so stick around. Today we begin a new series on the Warmouth YouTube channel that we are calling Busted. And the idea behind this is that we are going to take all of those horrible, awful things that you should never do when building a guitar, and we are going to do them just to see what we can break. A lot of these things are things that we warn you about on the Warmouth site, but others are just horrible, awful, evil things that we want to do for fun just to see what happens. We already have a list of probably a year or two's worth of things that we're going to try, but if you have ideas, make sure you put them in the comments and we'll keep an eye on those. The more fun things we can do, the better. Anyway, today we are going to take a Warmouth body with a contoured heel and attach a neck to it using 4 regular neck screws. And that is a big no-no. If you've ever built a guitar using a Warmouth body with a contoured heel before, you know that it gets a lot thinner right there. And if you use a standard length neck screw, it could potentially come through and pierce the fretboard. And on the website, we have this picture of a screw popping through the fretboard and sticking out about a ½ inch over the fretboard, you know, basically as a scare tactic to warn people away from this. In reality, I don't think it's going to pop through the fretboard that far. It's probably just going to poke through the fretboard a little bit, but we're going to see what happens. We're actually going to do it today. And also, FYI, if you are at home right now shrieking and clutching your pearls that Warmouth would dare destroy perfectly good parts, or that Warmouth would dare build parts to be destroyed while you're waiting for your order to arrive, rest assured that all the parts we're going to use in our Busted series are not sellable for one reason or another. Either something went wrong in manufacturing, or they got dropped and broken, or whatever. We have a shelf with a bunch of those kind of parts on it, and I'm just going and picking through there and finding parts that'll work for these. So it's okay. You don't have to feel outrage over this. We're using parts that are junk parts. You can see this one was a spalted maple top, and it's a chambered body. This thing is incredibly light. And when we mounted the lamb top on, it sunk in a couple areas and was ruined. So anyway, no need to feel outraged. These are junk parts. Anyway, let's get on with the experiment. All right, so here is the contoured heel with the neck in place, and you can see how much shallower than normal this is right here. If you take a standard neck screw and put it right there, let's see, can you see that? Yeah, it's gonna easily poke through that neck, and it looks to me like it may even push this fret up right here, just push this fret right out of its channel. We'll see whether it's going to miss that or not. But let's do it. Let's take our heel plate of science and put that right in place. And I think I may need to lay this down on its face to drive these screws. They're not going to go in very easy. So why don't we just do that now? I'll just lay it down on its face. All right, so I'm going to wax these first 2 screws just to help them go in easier. We shouldn't run into any problem with these. Okay, now we get to the fun part. Oh yes, gonna put on my safety glasses of science. Little wax on that screw, and let's see what happens here. Yeah, we're coming up short, so I'm gonna crank that thing up. Still not quite all the way in. And then this is the one that is going to cause mayhem. This one's probably going to be hard to drive. Let's see. All right, let's see if we've done any damage. All right, so yeah, you can see the screw is popping through right there. Can you see that? And on this side, I can feel the tip of the screw isn't popping through, but I can feel that I've split the fretboard right there. So it's definitely not sticking up a ½ an inch like it is in that crazy manufactured photo on our website. But I sure as heck wouldn't want to play the guitar with that little point sticking through there. That would be painful. And that just about does it for our first installment of Busted. Wasn't exactly a Mythbusters level explosion or anything, but I think we've shown pretty clearly that you have to make sure you use contoured heel screws if you're using a Warmoth body with a contoured heel. That would draw blood if you were playing on that. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave the exaggerated photo that we use on the website just to warn others off. And again, if you have ideas for things that you would like us to see on Busted, make sure and put them in the comments. And if you have any other questions, go to the Warmoth website or give our customer service reps a call. They will never steer you wrong. And until next time, keep on picking.